Welcome to the show. Glad you made it. It's August the 6th, 2023. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, it's your boy, Rob Sadri, aka Ninja Cat, or the Toronto Ninja. Ninja Cat or Toronto Ninja. Ninja Cat. Da 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 da. Toronto Ninja. Da 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 da. Ninja Cat. He's a cat and he's also a ninja. How do you become a ninja? How do you become a cat? First of all, you start with studying the art of the feline, the art of the cat. I've been watching cats all my life, and also ninjas too. But then there's many things that go into it. But welcome back. We'll get into that. Wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's Toronto, anywhere in the GTA, the East Coast in Ontario, or all the way over there in the West, or anywhere in between for the matter. If you're in Saskatchewan, what's up? Down south in the US, hello, South America. I'm not forgetting Mexico, right in the middle. It's sandwiched in, baby, right? You know what it is, be right in the middle of things. And then over there in Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, everywhere, baby, globally speaking, in Antarctica. On Mars, maybe you're on Mars. They found doors on Mars, apparently. I don't even know. Somebody said apparently they found a door on Mars. How would you find a door on Mars? It's a great question. Wherever you're tuning in, if you're a Martian or an Earthian, we shout out to everybody. So I hope you're doing well. Where can you find these videos? I'm glad you asked. You can find it on YouTube by searching Rob Sadri or Glad You Made It. Or you can check it out on the Instagram. That's where I chop it up sometimes and put it into little slices, and then you can fiscally support the show by checking out patreon.com/RobSadri if you like. Ninja Cat, he's a cat and he's also a ninja. You want to, first of all, the art of the ninja is to you have to stand out. No, blend in. Blend in, but also stand out. Wear clothing items that are dark on some days, but then other days fucking go vibrant colors, because that'll throw off the whoever you're fighting. But why fight? The whole art of the ninja cat is to take the fight and then reverse it and then give back love with ninja maneuvers and whatnot. Ninja Cat, he's a ninja. He's also a cat, meow. Hope you're all doing well, boys and girls, ladies and gents. We're out here. We're in a parking lot today, shooting the shit with the gang, of course. How's my life? How's my love life? Man, that's what a peculiar question, but you asked it. So the love life right now is love/sex life. It's pretty much non-existent at this point. But that's the life of the ninja cat. Ninja Cat or the Toronto Ninja doesn't have time for any sort of relations. Wakes up in the middle of the night with a big old boner. And that's what it is, dude. What do you do? How do you deal with it? You could wait it out like your boy in the art of the ninja cat waits it out, because anybody can go out there and engage in relations and take care of a few human needs, but a ninja says, meow, no, not now, maybe later. Does it get lonely a little bit in the art of the life of the ninja? Yes, sometimes. But then you have friends, you meet people, but that's different than a love life or a sex. So yeah, in terms of a love/sex life, man, it's non-existent at this time. That's the way I like it, because there's only room for more. And I had prepared myself for a life of, just dedicating myself to the art of the ninja life and ninja cat. But then at one point you're like, man, what about that boner in your pants, dude? Whatever, you're just pitching tents all by yourself in the middle of the night. Yes, We'll see. Well, you'll see. We're all gonna see. At one point or another, I'm waiting to hopefully in a few months, and a month has already passed. We're in the second month of this new existence that we're in right now. Again, if you've been with me for some time, you know what it is. If you're just tuning in, buckle up, buckle down. There's a lot for you guys to go view, but right now at the moment, I'm not in a time, space, or space-time situation where I can even dedicate a little bit of time to anybody else. But it'd be, yeah. So in terms of, yeah, dude, ladies, gents, fucking, it's what it is, which is tight, just tight, dude. Just want to rip off my penis and just fucking chuck it in the woods somewhere. I'll come back and find you when I'm good and ready. Not right now though. What else is going on, man? Lots of crazy stuff, lots of fun stuff, lots of activities are happening in and around the world. But I know what you guys are all thinking. I know what you gals are all thinking. Everybody's thinking, man, how do I maintain my umbilical cord from birth? Because I've been deprived of having the joy of having an umbilical cord. And that's the thing. A lot of times we're just like, oh, it's extra. It's no different than the pinky or the appendixes. Oh, I don't need an appendixes. I don't need an umbilical cord. But don't you miss it? Don't you feel like you should have an umbilical cord? And that's what I did, baby. I teamed up with a great deal of amazing scientists, just a whole bunch of science. We went off and we got all the monies, but we got black money and we invested in a black site off the grid black, so you can't even find this science center, research center slash technological advancement center, innovation center. We don't even have, it doesn't even have a clear cut. Now that's how we keep it dark, baby. And in the dark, we've lost a whole bunch of scientists because it's hard to get. It's a lab within a lab within a lab, and there are no doors to get in, because how do you get out if there are no doors to, so we keep it difficult for everyone. We've lost a few scientists. You're like, make it a little bit easier for them to get access to the lab. That's hence the black site, baby. Hence the money's coming in from where, I don't know. I don't ask those questions. So yeah, we did lose a few scientists, but they'll find their way back. And if they won't, dude, survival of the fittest. Also, cutting the weak links in the chain that is made up of links, and fucking plastering over the chinks in the wall, and like fucking, if you got a drywall, for example, there's a crack in it, what do? You fix it and you get rid of the holes. So that's what we did. But that asides the point. That's besides the point. That what we did is, we're like, what are people? We put our ears to the ground. We're like, what are people looking for these days? They want to maintain their umbilical cord, because it's just good to have. So we came up with a serum, and you can't. Well, if you've lost yours now, it's too late. But like, this is for like the new humans that you're gonna be procreating and having, so your babies can live to 150, maybe even 1,000 years with an umbilical cord. Just fucking swirling it around, just whirling it around, baby. And what's it good for? Oh, let me ask you this question. Did you ever fantasize, and this could happen to your child and your child's child, which would be your grandchild, hopefully. Did you guys and gals ever want to hang off any ceiling or anything, let's say for about like a foot or maybe like 2 feet? Did you want to just be, hanging for about a foot or two from any ceiling? Guess what? Carry your own body weight with your umbilical cord, because once you rub the serum on that umbilical cord, it no longer comes off, dude. It becomes like rubber-like, very elastic. So you can just fucking chill. Just be like, oh, I'm tired of being on my feet all day. I hear that everybody's like, oh, I'm tired of being on my feet all day. Tie the loose end of the umbilical cord to any ceiling, any hook that's on a ceiling, anything that's above you, and just fucking hang. Why not? Oh, it's summertime. I'm at the beach house. I'm at the cottage. Everybody's, sunbathing, having a little barbecue. I'll have a burger and a hot dog. I'll have both. Someone will say, I'll have a hot dog and a burger and a brewski and a sangria. Oh, pace yourself. It's only 11:30. You, fuck you. You pace yourself, dude. I know what I'm doing. Chugga, 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 chugga. But also, what's happening all around you? It's mosquito season, and you don't have anything to just smack that mosquito umbilical cord, dude. Right there. Just swat. Right there. Umbilical cord. Smack a couple of mosquitoes. Gone. What else could you do with it? Ladies and also men, because it's 2023. Ladies, tired of carrying your purse around with your hands? Ha! I know, right? You got two, but imagine they were both free. Or how about like you're walking around with scoliosis because like it's been 23 years, you've just been used to hanging a purse off one side and you're slightly scoliosis up, baby. You're a little bit skewed, you know what I mean? Somebody's gonna have to like lay you down and like flatten you out, and you're gonna have to make trips to the chiropractor. Who knows what kind of witchcraft and voodoo that is? So let's just get rid of the extra. Hands free, tie it right to the umbilical cord. Who's carrying your purse for you, or your man purse, or your giant wallet, or whatever else that you might be carrying, or your phone? Tired of losing your phone, ladies and gentlemen? Imagine you had the luxury of having an umbilical. Well, now you can't, but like future generations that you'll be investing in can. We're also working on a serum to reverse umbilical cord growth, because again, we put our ears to the ground, and when we listen, people talk and they're like, give us more. I'm like, okay. So that's what we did. Umbilical cords are hot. That's the next thing, baby. And that's in terms of like mating, nothing signifies a hot mating sesh between two human adults who have umbilical cords. Tie the umbilical cord, dude. That way and you're walking in public. This is for the future people, but invest in your future people. People could be walking around, instead of holding hands, umbilical cords tied, dude. Ladies, fucking tight like that. And everybody's like, oh, that for sure that's a fucking couple if I know one. Nobody ties the umbilical cord like couples. That's what they'll do. That's what you could do once we work on that serum that can regrow your umbilical cord. I don't know why we get rid of it. To be honest, it's chopping off the old foreskin and also the umbilical cord. Why? It's extra. You don't need it. How do you know I don't need it, dude? How do you know I don't need it? I kind of feel like I need it right now. But it's too late for your boy. Again, we'll get that extra serum coming, but like the one for the future generations, invest now. This is like essentially this is like investing in Microsoft. Did you lose out because you didn't invest in Microsoft? Were you not insider of the .com era? I don't even know what that is, but I've heard of it. Did you lose out and then the bubble burst from the .com era? Typical late investors. Did you also lose out on not being an early investor on like Bitcoin and stuff? Because I know I wasn't. But here's your chance, because this is like better. This is essentially better than the iPhone and better than Microsoft and better than Bitcoin. And it's a part of you. So unless you want to be a chump and missing out, be like, that'll never catch on. You'll see. Wait and see, my friends. You wait and see. Other things that could be signifying that you're in a relationship. This has got nothing to do with the old umbilical cord. We are now switching gears. Swiftly, that is. Yeah, sure, you could go around and put a ring on that finger. Oh, I got a ring on that finger. This lady's mine because she's got my ring. That man's mine. That's my man, ringed up. Not good enough, because what happens to rings? Sure, they stay on like most of the time, but does that who cares about that? That's not the point. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, you could go ahead and stop cutting your toenails. Stop cutting your toenails. Think about it, because once you pair up with a lover and you're in the sack sleeping and fucking and sucking and all that jazz. If you don't cut your toenails, you'll scratch your partner's, your lover's ankles or cankles, depending on how fat they are. Or it's not even a matter of them being fat. Sometimes people just don't have, like, it's just like, you've seen people, they've got like their ankles and their calves are all the same size. They might not even be fat, they just don't have any calves. Or whatever, I'm not judging, it doesn't matter. Their feet and their ankle region will be all scratched up because of your uncut toes. And once they go out into the public, that's a signifier, right? They're way stronger than a damn ring, because people will look at that toe and be like, man, why is that toe uncut? And then they'll look at your lover's ankles and be like, oh shit, that's a serious relationship. I better stay off, man. That lady's taken. That gentleman is spoken for. They'll say that. The more it bleeds, the deeper your love. You're like, what if it gets infected? Love hurts. And if it's not getting infected, I guess you don't love your lover hard enough. So think about that. That's gonna be the next new big movement, online and offline. Fucking everybody's gonna be just, if you wanna, unless you wanna lose that partner or lover of yours, you want, I don't know. I thought you were in the business of like making it work. So how dedicated are you anyway? You know what I mean? So yeah, rings, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? I mean, have you seen the rates and the stats amongst all the rates and stats? So go ahead and scratch her up. Stop cutting your toenails, dude. Ladies, same thing. And the more jagged, the better. You want to leave dents. You want to fucking like just etch your name in his ankle. You know what I mean? Rebecca's property. Just like, so even if a blind person happens to run into their ankle and want to suck on an ankle and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm reading. They braille that shit up right there. Oh, I apologize. I didn't know you were spoken for. Like, get off me. I know you can't see the ring, but feel the indents and the bumps and the bruises, and feel the ooze that's pussing on your, it's pussing all over you now. Pussing and oozing and pussing. That's how you hold them down. That's how you hold it tight, ladies and gents. It's Sunday, feeling aight as it gets. We're trying out there. Everybody's trying for the most part. We're all just, we're all doing things, doing our little part. And that's what it is. Amongst other issues that I wanted to talk to you guys and gals about is erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people around the world are affected by erectile dysfunction. So everybody's like, oh, I'll get a alligator. I'll get a Komodo dragon. I want to get me a gecko. I want to get me a crocodile. I'm going to get me a snake. And I want to try to play fetch with this snake. And what do you do as typical snake owners do? You get a couple of mice. Alive, dead, doesn't matter. Rats, who cares? And you're like, oh, what I get you here? Little baby snake, little 3 feet long snake. Oh, this one's for you. And then you chuck it. And then you're like, oh, we're going to play catch and fetch and catch. And you chuck it. You chuck the mice. 2, 3 of them at a time. And then you're like, fetch. And what does your Slytherin friend do? Slithers over, deep throats the mice, comes back and doesn't give it back. It's all inside. It's all inside him or her. Ate it. Deep throat that fucking mouse, dude. And you're like, come on, give it back. This is not how it works. And it's just getting fatter and longer, and it's growing, and it's not working. Why? Because they don't know any better, man. Did you ever stop and think that snakes aren't dogs? Because if they were, they'd be called dog snakes, or snake dogs, or snogs. That's right, they'd be called snogs. So they're not dogs, man. They don't know how to like go grab a ball and bring it back. They know how to deep throat and keep. They play for keeps, these Slytherin fucks. So you got to teach them. And that's how studied snakes, and again, as part of the art of the ninja cat studies everything as much as he can. And out there, she can too be a ninja cat feline as well. So don't be thinking that it's, oh, is it like restricted to people with penises only? Nah, you can be a ninja cat, whoever you are, any age really. Dun, dun, dun. Ninja cat. These are, of course, I've promised not to use these. Let me just put them away. Registered weapons. But the point is, ladies and gents, you can train that snake. I trained a few snakes myself, and I'm willing to. You know, a lot of people do find information or knowledge, and they like to keep it to themselves. Right, wrong, better or worse, I'm sharing. I'm like, well, if these guys don't know how to bring back the mice, let's teach them. So what did I do? You grab your snake, right? You grab your snake and just tell them stay put snake, or at least get a cage and put it in a cage, right? And then you grab the mice. You grab a few mice, you chuck the mice, and then I want you to get down on your belly, slither over to the mice. You deep throat the mice, but don't swallow whole. Keep it in your mouth hole, in your face hole, and then slither back on your belly, right to your friend's cage. Or if he's not in it, if he can stay put, he doesn't need a cage. The snake doesn't need a cage unless it's like really fucking like ADHD'd up and wants to like get out there and do stuff. But like, stay put for a second and just watch me, and then throw the mice, slither over, grab it with your mouth, bring it back, and then chuck it. You wanna, and if you do happen to deep throat, regurgitate, practice regurgitation. It's like, you know, and they'll see it, and one at a time, you know, it'll start clicking in there. That's how it is, man. They're like, snakes are like children. Snakes are like essentially like babies. As a matter of fact, those terms are interchangeable. Babies are snakes, snakes are babies. I've heard it a million times, and we'll say it again here. So if you've got a baby, you got a snake. If you got a snake, baby. And if like, oh man, all my friends are in that age range where they're having serious relations and having babies, get a snake. Same, you'll receive the same amount of love, if not more. Some say more, from a snake. So yeah, they don't know any better, man. You gotta teach them. Just like, yeah, just regurgitate. You're like, how many mice does it take? It's not a one-time thing, I'll tell you that. As many as needed. Again, how well prepared do you want your snake to be for when you're playing catch and fetch and catch with your snake? You know, do you want it to be like, oh my god? Do you want other people to be like, oh my god, it's such a well-behaved snake? Or do you want to be like, man, this snake needs to, I would have, you know, I'm not for spanking snakes, but, and I'm not, but somebody needs to, you know, teach these Slytherins a couple of lessons here and there, so that they're a little bit more fucking like, you know, because we're, you know, we're out here in the world doing it, baby. So it's just a matter of time that we integrate more with our environment, instead of saying, oh, bad snakes. Oh, there were never any bad snakes, just like there were never any bad pit bulls, bad owners, or not even bad owners, just, you know, you're busy out there, I get it, but put in the time, you know. You're like, what if I catch any diseases through swallowing these mice and rats? Listen, man. Yes, that's also plausible, of course. And I'm not going to be held accountable for that. I've only gone as far as mastering the art of teaching a snake how to fetch. I've not, you know, I'm not here. You know, build a goddamn immune system. Build an immune system, dude. Get a couple of, you know, get a couple of extra boosters in terms of like, not boosters in terms of the jabberoo, but like, you know, go get a rabies shot or two. Go get a couple of rabies shots. When was the last time you got a rabies shot? Because if you want to be if you want to come in with like negative attitude, be like, that's not gonna work, dude, I'm gonna get sick. Oh, then quit complaining about your snake deep throating and swallowing them mice and not bringing it back. But if you want a solution for your snake problem, fucking right there, dude. Ladies and gents, I've had sex in the basement. I've also had sex on the ground level, which is nice. I've also had sex upstairs, but I've never had sex in an attic, and that's something that I'd like to achieve one day. It's on the list. What list? I, you know, we all keep lists of things that we like to do in life. Cause yeah, man, like having sex in the attic is one. If you're a spiritual person or whatever, if you practice anything or don't, it doesn't matter. Whatever, you're higher in terms of, if you believe in that sort of thing, you're closer to, whatever you believe in, you're closer to, because I think they're upstairs, most like closer to upstairs than, because downstairs in the basement, that's where the devil, you'll hear that devil do, oh, keep it down, shut up, mom, you know, or let's say, attic sex is like the safest sex possible in terms of like, if speaking about like sex in the house, at least, like, this is different from apartments and condos, but like we're talking about houses. Attic sex is the safest sex, because if there were any like break and entries about to be done upon your place, or if somebody's like getting any sort of ideas, oh, we're gonna break and enter into this household, and guess what, you're upstairs, she's on all fours, you guys are going doggy style, and you got nice windows in your attic, you can see everything from above, as above you could see the below, you see the below from no, well, you do see the stuff from the below to the, you know what I'm talking about. You're up there, dudes, ladies and gents. You see that shit right there, and they're coming in, and you're like, and this is the best time to practice mutual edging, and also, but like keeping it, and like, don't come until they break in, and like work their way all the way up to the attic, dude, and then get ready. Keep pumping, keep pumping, keep pumping. But like also when you're about to come, like don't come, dude. And tell her not to come either. Oh, keep doing that, baby. Oh, I like that when you hit it like that. Keep it all in there, because guess what? Once they've put everything in their little bags or whatever they're carrying with them, and they're working their way up the stairs to come into the attic, you're gonna be just like going, and it's like, baby, don't come. Tell her not to come, and she should tell you not to come either. Don't come. You're like, we're gonna quit moving then if you don't want me to come. But also like make sure you're hard, and make sure she's also like super wet, but like not like squirting wet yet. Yeah, keep it, hold it, hold it, hold it. It's so important that you hold it, because this is where the robbers and the thieves are gonna be taken for a big old surprise, man. As soon as they open the attic door, you can pull out, and you can just she can go fucking skunk style and just fucking spray, and their face will be like, oh my god, what is this? It's burning. Is it piss or is it female ejaculate? I don't even know the difference anymore. Is it the same liquid or not? It's burning. I'm burning, I'm melting, and then you can super soak that sucker, super soak, like a little super soak. You know the super soakers that used to super soak people when you were younger, and now you got one on your body, and then the edging also comes into hand. It's a miracle, really, that whole, like, because one, you're edging, two, you're increasing your libido, I think, three, the whole thing of like adrenaline and like, oh my god, we're going through like a mutually shared traumatic experience, babes, this is only gonna make this relations stronger. That's three. Four, fucking fighting crime. You know the stats of like rise, like every day you hear the crime is rising, and no one's doing anything about it, dude. Oh, people getting shot here, people getting shanked there. That's where the ninja cats come in, baby. That's where the Toronto cats and the ninja cats and the Toronto ninjas come in. Right there, dude. Fucking ejac right in their face. And they'll slip and fall and probably break a hip. And then you can call 911. Don't call 911, but if they're coming in, don't call 911, dude. Ladies. Because it's so easy. It's so easy to just like, it's about taking personal responsibility. Okay? So many times people call 911 and it's like, these guys are like doing their best, And we need to, like, you know, we need to, every sector of society needs more money. So, like, yes, fund them more, but also, like, help out a little bit. Roll up your sleeves. You know what? You should probably be sleeveless unless you're some sort of, like, freak that likes to just fuck with, like, sleeves on. No shirt, just sleeves fucking. Just, you know, maybe you're that kind of. And I'm not here to, like, shame anyone. Like, I get it, dude. Kinks are kinks and whatever. Everybody's got something, dude. You gotta. Somebody has an affinity for toes. Somebody has an affinity for elbows. Oh my god, earlobes drive me nuts. Like, not this guy. I'm not an earlobe fella, but like, I'm just putting it out there. You know what I mean? So it's like, fight crime, you know, and also edge together. And how embarrassing will it be for those guys who are now, oh my god, this is like, make sure she, like, if your girl has like skewed pH levels, that's like prime time for like fighting crime. Because like once that pH level is off or on, when it's on and off, dude, that's when it's like basically like close to, you want it to be as acidic as possible. If you yourself are going down on your lady and as of late for whatever reason you're like, man, my throat is scratchy, perfect time. Don't wait for it to, like, don't wait for her to get her meds and like clear out. You want that, like, you want that questionable pH level, and like, you know, you want it to be like, oh my god, my retina, fucking, like, you want it to like peel off a couple of layers of retina. So that's what I was thinking about, ladies and gents, as of late. You know, things are happening, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Things are happening. What else is going on in and around the world, man? Lizzo has been in the news. Lizzo ate your baby. The Lizzo ate your baby. Lizzo ate my baby. Lizzo's in the news. I don't know why she's being sued or something. I have no idea why. I think she got hungry, dude. She got hungry and ate a couple of her dancers, I think. She got hungry. She's a big girl. She's a big lady. She ate a couple of her dancers. So what? You know what you were getting yourself into once you signed up to become a. What does she do? So she ate a couple of As a, first of all, I don't see her that way. And as a ninja cat, dude, I was in there. I was on the inside. I was on the ground, and I was inside. Under one of her, like, belly rolls. I was in there. Because that's what a ninja cat does. She doesn't even know it, dude, but I was there. Like, I just, like, when she wasn't looking, lifted it up, sneaked in there. Because I heard stuff. I'm like, let me check it out. Let me see if this is, and let me see if she is eating backup dancers. Let me see if she is eating backup dancers and their babies. And then I'll tell you, man, in the 7.5 days that I was there, under one of the rolls, didn't see anything. Oh my gosh, sexually assaulted us or something. Or whatever. What? I don't even know, dude. It's, you know, where did we go wrong in society? What happened? What, you know, if an employer can't even take their employees to a titty bar and be like, let's all mutually enjoy these titties, and go ahead and touch a titty. And if that's sexual whatevers, somewhere along the line, we've lost track of what's important. And that is to remember, take your employees to titty bars. More employees should be taken to titty bars. I'd love to go to, if I were an employee anywhere, man, would I love to go to a titty bar and have my employer tell me to go ahead and touch a titty. Just one. You know what I mean? Do I get to use both hands? And how long do you want me to like keep touching? Because yo, once I get started, I'll stop it. I'll eventually stop. But like, you know. So yeah. And just putting it out there, Lizzo, fuck these bitches. If they don't want to dance, Fucking look at these moves, baby. Fucking look at these moves right there. And fucking right there, dude. Back up. I'm not a backup dancer, cause I'm lean. I'm I'm front down, baby. You know me. I'm front down dancer, dude. Just fucking look at this. Look at this. And I won't even take up much space, dude. Fucking slim. I'm in the front, but they won't even see me, baby. Right there. Fucking, and no complaints from this guy. All fucking, you know what I mean? And, you know, they're coming and saying other things that I'm not fully aware of, along the lines of, like, she's, you know, telling bitches to, like, lose a bit of weight or something. Yes. Because she's the big girl. She's the big, I believe the tour or the company is called Big Girl. It's not Big Girls. It's not plural. All right, I don't know. If you get hired, read the, you know, did you even read the friggin' contract? Did anybody take the time to read the contract? It's called Big Girl. As far as I'm concerned, it's not Big Girls. There's no S at the end. And if there's several big girls, then is anybody even a big girl then? If all your friends are big girls, is anybody really big then? No. So of course, if you quit friggin' like gaining weight and shit, and quit complaining about like getting to touch titties and other things, so I don't even know, but I'm telling you, as a ninja cat, I got in there, seemed okay to me. I'm a fan of all ladies. Just, you know, fucking, yeah, man. Slim, middleweight, heavyweight. The more the merrier. That's what I say. So, Liz, oh, fuck them hoes if they don't want to dance. Fucking look at this shit. Look at this shit, dude. Fucking I don't have much space here, but like take this and extrapolate, right? Fucking, you're like, whoa, those dance moves are cray. I know. So, having said that, if she wants to snack on a couple of her backup dancers, snack on them bitches, dude. There's no, you know, no harm, no foul. Like, we haven't seen a few. They're missing. She ate them all. She's a big girl. Big appetite. Okay? Know what you sign up for. Justin Trudeau and Sophie Trudeau are now officially separated. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. No, wait. That's not the... What's the divorce song? Because, like, weddings have a song. Like, dun, 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 dun. We should have a divorce song as well, because everybody, like, walks down the aisle and it's like, dun, 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 na, na, na. Na, 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 na. So yeah, I should come up with a divorce song. Dun dun dun. Dun, wah wah wah. I'm working on it. And then you should walk backwards on the, like, whoever, yeah, because like you walk forwards when you're getting married. You should like at least get together and like for like 100 feet, walk backwards. Just fucking like undo it, you know, just fucking rewind. Just fucking like get everybody together, and they should all just like, when they ask, does anybody, you know, if you have anything to say, or, you know, if you got something on your mind that you like to say now, say it now or forever hold your peace. I don't know why they ask you to hold your junk. Inappropriate, but like, you should do that, and everybody should start saying what, like, everybody should say what's on their mind, because it's like reverse. Just rewind, and then everybody's like, these two shouldn't be married and all that, or whatever. Point is, ladies and gentlemen, that Justin Trudeau and Sophie Trudeau are now broken up, and I'd like to say that congratulations, Sophie. You did what every Canadian wants to do with Justin, and that is to separate themselves from Justin. So congratulations, Mazel Tov, and other things. Shalom, and also fucking congratulations is what I'm trying to tell you. We are all happy for you, especially me. And I'd like to take this time to say that, Sophie, I knew you were the lady for me ever since I realized that you probably have a ton of money from being married to Justin. And I'm sure you made a ton of money on the Jabberoos, and those are probably off the records and whatnot, but look into it. Somebody should probably, at one point, officially, not just this guy. Other people should, like, officially. So ever since I knew you came into a lot of money, I knew you were the lady for me. We could think about this. Think about this, Sophie. First of all, Justin's out there not paying. I get it. I get it. Hey, can everybody just like, can we have a little bit of privacy? This is about, this is about love, you guys. Can y'all just like, for a second, give us a little privacy? This is a message to Sophie. And also, like, I get it. Because, like, Justin's throughout the years, he honestly, like, when I was younger, he seemed like an eye dude. He seemed like an eye dude with potential to keep maintaining ightness. But then ightness kept diminishing throughout the levels of ightness, just fucking like less ite. To the point where it's like not ite at all. So and for those reasons, I get it. So when he's out there talking about promoting they, them, and not focusing on she and her, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's, oh, come, let's put a little bit of time for us and make love or whatever, as couples normally do. And he's out there sucking off Klaus Schwab, dude. Sucking off Klaus Schwab, trying to become a full-blown WEF Illuminati lizard, man. Fucking, being involved in all sorts of, what happened to Barry and Honey Sherman? Am I saying their names wrong? Right? Sherman? The Shermans? Are they the people that owned Apotex? The couple that got murdered in Toronto. I read somewhere that apparently Justin apparently is somehow, or these are all allegedly, of course, hypothetically speaking, that is. He may or may not be related to something of that nature. Merkin people. Not like officially himself, but like, I don't know. Who knows? There's been so many things going on. So I get it. He's all like, oh, I want to be a full-blown lizard and be on the top of the, I want him to give me one of those like weird chains with the fucking whatever, and I want to be a straight up, full-blown hooty hoo owl. They love owls. I don't know. So I get it. I say, let me be your Pete Davidson. We can have a ton of fun. Doesn't have to be anything serious. Doesn't have to be anything. 6 months to a year. 6 months to a year, and we blow through all the cash. All right, fine, not all the cash. I get it. You're still a grown lady with responsibility. That's what I originally loved about you. Grown lady with full responsibilities of her own, of your own, and I respect that. 6 months to a year of blowing through some of the cash. There's so much cash. Some of the cash. And I'm not the type that'll be like, oh, you can't go out with the gals. Go out with the gals, dude. You fucking deserve it. God, you put up with this ass for like 18 years. Go out with the gals. Go out with the gals. I'll be in the mansion, not doing anything. Don't worry about it. Mansions, who cares? Whatever. There's so many places we could all crash. The point is, I'm putting it out there, Sophie. Let me, we can just fucking get together. If you want to talk shit, I get it. He's annoying us, but we all get it. You're probably the most powerful Canadian woman since well, I can't think of it. I probably should be able to just, but I can't. So you're one of the strongest Canadian females that yes, because again, you did the unthinkable, and when everybody said it, this is impossible. There's no way anybody could be married to that cuck for 18, and you went out there and you, at least on paper, held it together for 18 years. Who knows how long it's been dwindling and like fucking, but whatever. I'm not there about, but I'm here for the money. No, you for you. Because love is, what even is love if not two mature people who happen to be in different stages of their lives? One being a ninja cat in Toronto, pursuing stand-up comedy / just comedy in general, just because like things, learning, really. One is learning, and the other could also take some time for herself and have a little bit of fun. What happened to just people having fun? You know what I mean? So thank you for paving the way. And yeah, normally I don't really, this is not the type of news that brings me joy or happiness. Like, I don't like to hear about people getting divorced. I don't like divorce. Yeah, I don't like, well, like, in a case where it's like good for you, like divorce, I'm for divorce. Don't get me wrong. Like divorce, like if it's not working out, get a divorce. I'm trying to say I'm not like the type that'll get like, but again, referencing that whole levels of itness diminishing throughout the years with JT, no bueno, dude. No bueno. Yeah, just full out cack behavior. So I say take half, and then we can fucking meet up wherever if you like that is. So holla. And also, you're like, don't you just say Liz, holla? I'm out there working, baby. I'm out there. I can back up dance fucking like whenevers, and we could fucking like take a yacht somewhere and just fucking dip an anchor and fucking just talk, whatever, or whatever. I'll leave it up to you. And yes, I would I'm willing to get your name tattooed on my body as well. Fucking like, I don't have many tattoos, so I got a ton of room, dude. I got a ton of room, and I will just you could tattoo me, in fact. You could tattoo me if you like. I bet Justin never let you tattoo your name on him. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday. It's a glorious day. It's a wonderful day to be alive. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Keep pumping out whatever you're pumping out. Keep staying focused, but then like break focus too. And at the end of the day, have fun. I don't really know what I'm saying or talking about. I'm just trying to learn as a ninja cat does, by observing and inch by inch adding to my penile. No, because it's not been successful. I've tried. I've stared at it and I said, come on, get bigger. It's been many a years that it's been the same. Growth is difficult, but we try. It doesn't mean that we stop. It doesn't mean that we say it can't be done. There are methods. And at one point or another, you look down and you're like, you know what? Whatever I've got is a-okay with me, and it sure as hell should be a-okay with whoever else comes into my life. And that should probably be relatable to you folks out there as well. If you've got a vag that you're like, oh, my vag is like, oh, this monkey's just, well, your monkey's perfect. Your hairy monkey's fucking perfect. Your Brazilian vax monkey is perfect the way it is. Unless it's got like some sort of fucking like disease, dude, then fucking check it out. Then take it to the doctor. Be like, what is this? And just put it in their face. And if it's like rah, rah, just jumping out like, whoa. So maybe it's very close to being perfect. Sometimes things happen, and there's always a remedy and a recipe for that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic weekend. You gals have had a fantastic weekend. Continue to do so, because we're still, by the time you'll see this, there'll still be a good portion of Sunday left. So enjoy your Sunday out there, and have a kick-ass fucking Monday as well. All right? Have a kick-ass fucking Monday, and throughout the week, keep kicking ass. And if you stumble and fall, that's cool too, man. And we're all doing it together, and we're all in it together is what we say. Fucking ninja cat. Check out these ninja cats. He's a Toronto ninja. Toronto ninja, cause he's in Toronto, Canada. Happens to be a Toronto ninja. High kicks that you can't see. Where can you find these videos? Once again, on YouTube, subscribe. Help yourself and help your boy. And also check out the fucking Instagram. Follow me there. Check out patreon.com/RobSadra, and I'll be back here again next weekend on Sunday. Peace out, everybody.